Greetings gamers, gather around as we spend the next few minutes talking about the future of the channel. It's been a little while since the last channel update and a lot has happened with the channel. You'll have noticed that since the end of June I've only been posting D&D and RPG related content. I published the first video, which was how to use Microsoft OneNote as a Dungeon Master, back at the end of June in response to a Reddit post that I made. That video did really well and quickly became my most watched video ever, which prompted me to do an experiment. I decided to, over the course of around 90 days, produce only RPG content and see how the stats for the channel compared to the previous period. Well, that comparison is complete and there is no contest. Since I started making RPG content, the channel's figures have shot through the roof. Watch time has increased by 200%, the views have increased by over 100%, and basically every other important stat related to the channel has increased dramatically as well. So from now on, officially, the main focus of this channel is going to be RPG related content and not terrain and miniatures. There will still be the odd video where I might do some miniature painting or terrain making, but those are going to be the exception rather than the rule going forward. And a big reason for this is that it's not just the channel's stats that have improved during the last 90 days, it's also my well-being and work-life balance. Terrain making and making the videos for terrain takes a really long time. Sometimes I'd spend as long as 3 weeks on a project, and to see that not even get 1,000 views was really disheartening, and it started to lead to some pretty serious burnout. Whereas with RPG content, I can get 3 or 4 videos filmed in a day and a video edited in that same day, which frees up a lot more of my week to do other projects, and it gives a much better work-life balance. The good news though is that it means there's going to be even more content coming to the channel. Starting tomorrow, we'll be publishing a second weekly video which will go live on Tuesdays, and this is going to be a new series covering races, classes and mechanics from D&D as quickly as possible, ideal if you're a newcomer to the game. Starting this month, you're also going to be able to support the channel on Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description below. Patreon is something that I've wanted to explore for a long time, but I held off for 2 main reasons. The first is that whilst I was making terrain-based videos, I didn't think I had enough additional content to be able to offer to people to incentivize them to head on over to Patreon and pledge their support. And the other reason is that I wanted to wait until the channel had a larger following, which would obviously translate into more patrons. But since I've started producing RPG content, the things that I can offer on Patreon are much more enticing. So if you pledge your support to Icarus Miniatures on Patreon, you'll get access to benefits such as early access to the now 2 weekly videos, special access to the Icarus Miniatures Discord community, which will give you specific roles based on your tier level, and access to some secret areas of the server. A whole host of behind the scenes content that will show what I'm working on at the moment, what new videos are coming, and any other projects that I've got going on. You'll also get the ability to vote on new topics for videos. And the best part, I think, is that you'll get system neutral RPG content to use in your games every single month. I recently did a 2,000 subscriber giveaway where I made a PDF that was ideal to use as a starting town in your games of D&D. It included a map, information on the town, and dozens of NPCs. It was a lot of fun to put together, and I decided that it's something I could give as a reward to patrons every month. It won't necessarily be a town every month, it could be a list of NPCs, new magic items, an adventure, but every month you'll be getting some system neutral RPG content that you can slide into your game. So that's what's coming, a shift in direction, even more videos, and the chance to get even more content via Patreon. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest videos, because things are only going to get more awesome from here. But until next time, happy gaming.